Good afternoon and good morning. It is another Talk with Cal. I am Cal, your host. Hi there, people. So, today we are talking about the realization that this is not going to be an easy road. It's not. I'm not going to sugarcoat this road and say that success is easy, because it's not. You may lose friends, you may lose loved ones, you may lose someone that might be extremely close to you. And I'm not going to go on relationships anymore. That's not my place. What I am saying is that every relationship, being your family member, your loved ones, a friend, someone, an acquaintance, may not be on the same path as you. And we talked about this yesterday. And this is a hard thing to face, is accepting that you might be alone on this road, at least for a while. But you have to know that the strongest people in this world pull themselves out of the darkest muck. And they are so strong because they were in such deep waters. And the only thing you can do is jump off that building, and hopefully you've hit a trampoline down there, right? And I don't mean this in a literal sense of go jump off a building. This is a metaphorical sense of, hitting that building. But you don't have to get started to be great. You don't have to be great to get started. You have to get started to be great. And that's where this all begins. So today is the day that all of us are starting that next step of the journey. Whether we still have friends, whether we still have loved ones, whether we still have all these things. And I hope you do. And I hope all of us do. But just know it's going to come down to realizing who your real friends and who the people that want to stick by you are. And this is a good thing, because those people that stick with you along the way when you're struggling are going to be those people that are going to stick with you when you're victorious. And that's the people you want to surround yourself with. So what we're getting at is surround yourself with success, right? It's possible to get there on that silver lining, but we keep talking about how the narrow road is so small and not a lot of people go down it. But knowing that you have the gift and the power to change yourself might also give the power to someone else to change themselves, to inspire, desire, and set fire to their own life. And yes, this is the new catchphrase I'm using, because it's extremely important to know. Excuse the dirty clothes in the back. But I think we need to focus on ourselves more. So beyond all that of, the road is so hard and all this, right? That we need to think about, subconsciously we pick things up that we may not necessarily do in our own lives, but we've picked it up somewhere along the way, even if it was for just an instant, or maybe it was from a babysitter, or was it from anyone, right? Anywhere. You can pick things up subconsciously. So every morning we wake up, every day of every hour, we need to be doing inventory of ourselves and saying, am I where I want to be today? Am I where I want to be in this moment? Am I where I want to be in this second? Am I where I want to be? Because it's so important that we do inventory on ourselves so that we see where we're at and where we need to grow. And the paths we need to grow are the ones we need to focus on. But don't forget about your strengths, because your strengths, when you focus all your energy on something you want to do, like here, I started doing this years ago, but not on film, right? It was me just giving it to people within congregations, right? You grow up in the church and you want to be a minister, and then it doesn't work out, and then what? Well, you still got to remember that maybe your best attribute is your ability to talk, right? And to get through to people. And maybe I'm getting through to you, maybe I'm not. My intention isn't to get a bunch of followers so that we can start this cult and all this. No, that's not what it is. I have no intentions of starting a cult. What I have intentions of is gathering a community together of people who are all in the same boat and have the same struggles that, you know, we don't think about that other people do. And those people need to be doing inventory on themselves as well. So this really is just more of a reminder that we can be doing those things every day, one by one, right? So I don't know if I can hear it in the accent or not, or if it even changed a little bit. I heard it on a video the other day where it had changed some, where the slow draw accent that I had when I was in Oklahoma wasn't so much there. I don't know. You be the judge. But now I live in Texas, and it feels like that I've been here so long that there might be a little bit of draw from Texas, right? Whatever that might mean. No judges here. But the fact is that I've accepted that that's become something that I do, right? And I'm not going to sit there and change it and make myself, you know, talk like somebody from England or someone from Ireland or something like that. Even though I like doing voiceovers, those are extremely fun. Don't get me wrong. Impersonations are great. But that's not who I am, right? So our goal is to find who we are and what we are. So by doing inventory, we're continuously doing those things to figure out who we are. And I've said before that it's been years since I, you know, have been in a relationship. But all that time I had been doing inventory, and I went on dates and they just weren't right? I'm not going to force myself to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship with me. And I'm not going to force them to accept that they're going to be in a relationship with me, because that's not how it works. And so you're doing an inventory of yourself when you're in a relationship, but you're doing an inventory of the person that's with you. So is that person, and I know I said I'm not doing relationships, but at the same time we have to do inventory of everyone around us. So are we surrounding ourselves with success? That's the question. So as you're going out through life, you have to ask yourself, is this person on the same path as me? And is this person helping me become a better person every day? So what I want you to do today is do an inventory of yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, sit down in a quiet place, go to your office, go to a silent meeting room, you know, take a moment in the elevator, whatever you have to do. Take a moment, do some inventory on yourself. What do you see? Do you see happiness? Do you see sadness? Look in your eyes, because that's where the true answer is are you happy? Do you see a glisten in your eyes? Do you see sadness in your eyes? Do you see depression? Do you see fear? Do you see nervousness? What do you see? It does not matter the emotion, as long as you see the emotion and that you can control it. Because accepting that you are a nervous tick person, accepting that you're a fearful person, accepting that you're all these things is not healthy. It's not going to help you become a better person. So what I'm asking you today, take a moment, sit down, inspire desire and set fire to your own life. Have a good week. Let's do some inventory on ourselves. And let's keep inspiring others to desire and set fire to their own life. And have a great week, people.